from Thornhill, Panic Attack.
Series 2 champion, semi-finalist twice, now modified with the electric and pneumatic lifting forks, zero turning circle and ground clearance, the very experienced Kim Davis at the controls.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the previous champions, Panic Attack there, Kim and Michael Davis' son, and the Barber-Ous boys, Simon Rafferty, Guy Radford and Chris Watts. Sergeant Bash is in the arena for the house robots. And if the flicker plane doesn't get you, why the push, the shove, the scoop, the axe of shunt will.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Fun-looking machine, Barber-Ous, but will it give Panic Attack a short hack and off the sides of the arena? We'll wait and see. Barber-Ous drumming out a regular tattoo beat out there on the attack and has grappled hold of Panic Attack, and the fork lifts the front of Panic Attack upward. They stuck in that upward position. Is Barber-Ous wedged in there somehow? No. Kim Davis has lowered them now, and maybe in doing so has buckled one of those little wheels of Barber-Ous. We'll wait and see. In underneath Panic Attack. Modified, you see the side skirts there? That prevents a flipper getting in underneath with a broadside attack on Panic, using now its own forks to get in underneath Barber-Ous with the rotating drum covered in barbs. And as the drum ceased, when it's ripped, you can see that the weaponry has stopped of Barber-Ous, and Panic Attack is about to drive Simon Rafferty, Guy Radford and Chris Watts away, pressing it onto the pit release button, and about to, I think, if he gets the chance, shove it into the pit on the attack, Panic Attack. You can see there the top lifting away like an additional flipper. They have made improvements to Panic Attack, semi-finalists, beaten by Stinger in Series 4. In comes Sergeant Bash. Lovely innovative design for Barber-Ous, and plenty of work would have gone into that. In the design room, very different from the arena itself. Oh dear. We might have made a few mistakes, they think. Well, getting into close quarters with Sergeant Bash was certainly one. But I think Barber-Ous is just about to be rendered totally harmless. And Panic Attack, well, they may have had a bit of wit, but they're in the pit from Panic Attack. Hard luck, Barber-Ous boys. Good effort.
Barber-Ous gets a pudding cut. Panic Attack, they go through! That's a fairly mean machine you just beat then, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's what we were worried about.
It's a very, very tough robot.
Yeah.
I think it was an unfortunate draw for Barber-Ous, really, because your shape and design was probably the worst thing it could come up against, isn't it, really?
It's very difficult to actually get in and damage them. We took our weapon out. We couldn't lift the forks at all.
No.
After the first hit.
Has your lifting device completely gone now?
Yeah. Well, could be a wire or something that's come off, but it's not working.
I tell you what, you took a bit of damage there as well, didn't you? I mean, I thought the whole top was going to rip off at one stage.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he just stopped spinning.
The idea was just to keep hitting him until something broke, which looks as if something has. So.
Yeah. And then your driving took over, and you got him into the pit in the end.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying yourself?
Fun.
It's fun, isn't it? Are you looking forward to this war? You're an ex-British champion. Do you think you could be a British champion again?
Well, as long as we're entertaining, I really don't mind how we get on.
Yeah.
I'd take to go out, tipped over and out within 2 minutes.
It would have been terrible if you'd gone out in the first round, wouldn't it?
No, it's a very good robot.
And a very tough draw. But you've come through.
We have.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't panic. It's Panic Attack!
Seated robot against the unseated robot. Huge amounts of experience, a great track record. How are you feeling, Panic Attack? With a new weapon as well?
Yeah.
Yeah? Feeling good?
Pretty confident.
Same for you?
Sort of. It's a good robot, but we should be able to get underneath it and maybe turn it over. But if they grab us, we've had it.
That's the thing. That's the thing. If you can grab them, because you've got some power there, haven't you?
Yeah, we have, but then Panic Attack, very good drivers.
Hello, we're Team Panic Attack. My name's Kim Davis. This is my son Michael. This is the robot Panic Attack. The weapon this time is powered by 2 electrical linear actuators which give it enough power to lift 170 kilos. The new weapon on it this time is the lid. We can open it or close it via remote control to either lift or trap other robots which get trapped on top. We're here to entertain, and that's what we're hoping we're going to do.
Roboteers, stand by.
Panic Attack, sturdy. The experience of Kim Davis at the controls looks good. But I've been impressed by Tiberius too, and the driving of Sam Smith. His dad Stuart's a teacher. Dead Metal's in the arena, hoping to teach a few lessons or two with the pincer and the saw. And back again, the action scoop of Shunt.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Sam Smith at the controls of Tiberius, loves his snooker. He's hoping to pop Panic Attack, but the Welsh team is in underneath once again and just lifts Tiberius too. Well, could be it at Christmas if it goes on like that. In underneath, Tiberius again. Panic Attack looking to use its forks, but that's a good, neat, trim spin by Tiberius to get back onto the attack with the crushing beak. Right again into the innards of Panic Attack. To the heart of the matter. And holding on now. Tiberius 2, Sam Smith driving. Lost in the heat of Series 4. And they are here, back and improved. Goodness me, how they've improved. Panic Attack just brushes off that attack, though. Tiberius trying to get the scoop to work, but that's where the benefit of the side skirts come in. Nothing can get underneath Panic Attack from the sides. So Tiberius trying to get in behind. Panic Attack sees that one coming. Spins again. Lifts Tiberius up. This is a very good fight. Some superb driving out there. Wily tactical heads as well. Who's pushing who there? Sam Smith for Tiberius pushing Panic Attack, or it's the other way round. I think it's Kim Davis doing all the shoving. There's Dead Metal into the play now, and Tiberius too. Little bit of lack of experience maybe. Being pushed into the CPZ. Shunt and Dead Metal in there, of course. You go into a quarter patrol zone, then the house robot's going to attack you. The red box is having a glance on the right-hand side. But Tiberius 2 is now fighting for survival. After starting this battle so well, Panic Attack levering it up again to expose the soft underbelly, perhaps. Maybe what Kim's trying to do is lift it up and also push it into a CPZ to allow the house robots to come in and wreak havoc. But Tiberius shoves back. This is a real heave-ho, isn't it? Tug of war. Panic Attack on the arena sidewalls. Comes out again. Can get up to 8 miles an hour. Neither the quickest of machines. Well, they're screaming pit, pit, pit. But the pit release button has to be pressed first. And Panic Attack doing just that now. And they've got a hold on Tiberius. There's the pit. Down it goes. Tiberius, you've got to get away now. Panic Attack, a very good controlled performance by Kim Davis once again here. He's one of the most experienced drivers and competent drivers in Robot Wars, but he's got to watch it. He could be toppled in himself here if he overbalances. Tiberius hanging by a thread. The thread is snapped. Down it goes. Panic Attack through to the heat final.
The Emperor has fallen. Tiberius consigned to the pit of oblivion. Panic Attack are the victors! But you're proud of yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, we were worried about that one.
Well, they did sort of have you for a while.
Yeah. We got them up earlier on, but when they got the pinch on us, there was nothing we could do about it. We lifted the forks up and down.
The forks up, that didn't work?
Couldn't get out of it, so...
But eventually you got out, and as they said, the driving, I mean, so skillful, such a manoeuvrable robot. Why is that?
Well, we can lower the... We found that when we lowered it, we could manoeuvre it around, and I had to lift them really high to get over to the button to put the pit down. So, but we had an agreement, as if a house robot went after him, we'd help him out. So we went over there as soon as shunt started and we had him.
Well, yeah,
and then they got out.
it wouldn't be Panic Attack, would it, without a ding-dong,
No.
you know, with the house robots.
Yeah.
You won War 2. How have the robots changed since when you won the war?
They've got a lot more technical and a lot more destructive.
Yeah.
I mean, you take damage now and you're there for a few hours repairing it, not 10 minutes.
So,
Our first heat is, I think we received 4 years damage in the first heat we got here. It's unbelievable.
so how do you think you're gonna fare in these coming weeks?
God, I don't know. There's some really powerful robots. I mean, Hypnodisc is...
You're facing Cat 3 in the heat final.
On Axe?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be all right.
Oh, fighting talk. I'll tell the Cat boys you said that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Panic Attack!
How are you feeling? Those skirts have served you well.
Yeah.
Is the weapon still working despite the fact that it's slightly warped?
Yeah, it's got the used look, but it's fully functional.
But so far, you've really relied on your driving, Kim, haven't you? It's been your driving that's seen you through. Can you do it this time? How are you feeling?
Well, I don't think the Axe will go through, but again, it's going to be driving and get under him, tip him over,
Yeah.
and then go for shunt.
Have you been looking after him?
Dunno.
Has he?
Yes, he has.
Yeah, good. Right, good luck to the pair of you. You're going to need it.
This is intriguing. And first into the arena come the previous champions and indeed previous semi-finalists, Panic Attack. I don't think this is going to go on the most offensive weaponry. Could well go on the best defensive robot. Cat 3, out they come. Previously known as the Caterkiller team. They've never been beyond round 1.
Roboteers, stand by.
Panic Attack with the prongs. Kim Davis and Michael, his son. Cat 3 with the axe. Keith Williams, his sister Julianne, and girlfriend George there in the middle. Sergeant Bash in the middle for the house robots. Sergeant's been on good form tonight, so has Matilda.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Well, from what we've seen so far, Panic Attack won't go gung-ho. We'll use patience. There's just seeing, can I get in underneath Cat 3? 2 centimetre ground clearance, waited for the moment, got the prongs in underneath, and for Cat 3 here now, great danger, because I don't think they can get off those prongs. Kim Davis knows exactly what he's doing. He may well lift them an extra centimetre or 2. And for Georgie Reed and Julianne Williams, it's agony out there. Ooh, they're lifting Cat 3 up, but Cat 3 with 100 kilos pressing down, using the axe, not causing any real damage though, is it, to Panic Attack? Again, down comes the axe, but there's a buckling going on there on Cat 3's frame. At the front, lifted up as it was by Panic Attack, now driving. Just see the faint buckling there at the front of Cat 3, driving into the CPZ. Again onto the arena side wall. Sergeant Bash is in there. Panic Attack reverses. I think this is all Panic Attack control here. And you can see where that buckling came from. The fork in underneath, grazing away the front armory of Cat 3. Can they claw their way back into this? The cat's litter is about to be left in the bottom of our pit. No warm basket by the fireside for this chavvy. Our feline friend is about to meet its end. Panic Attack to go through to the series semi-finals with a very measured series of performances. Almost overstepping the mark there, Kim Davis. And may well have to back away before nudging Cat 3 down into the pit to avoid being overbalanced. They are trying to hold on here. But the last of its lives go. The cat is finished.
Cease.
whole 9 lives. It may not be spectacular, but it works for Panic Attack. They're through to the series semi-finals. Well, you're one tactic team, or what, kid?
No.
You did it to Tiberius in the last round, and then you just did it again. Pick him up, release the pit, throw him down.
It got stuck on there, and I was so disappointed we just couldn't get him off, and I tried and tried. It just wouldn't come out.
The driving's always exceptional, and it was exceptional again there. You're in the series semis.
Yeah.
You've been there before.
It's the 4th time now.
Does it hold any worries for you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's going to get real hard now.
The big boys around now, aren't they? But, you know, with that driving, you could easily make it again. I mean, you're an ex-UK champion.
Well, we're going to have to really drive very well to get further, so... But all we need is one hit off something and it's going to stop, so...
You don't sound very confident.
We never are, but we keep going.
You do. You keep going, and we love having you. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise the roof for Panic Attack!
From Thornhill in Cwmbran, Gwent, Panic Attack.
Never failed to reach at least the semi-finals in 4 wars now. The slowest in this semi at only 8 miles an hour. Very well controlled by Kim Davis, and he'll use his forks to spoon others out of the arena.
Hello, we're Team Panic Attack. My name's Kim Davis. This is my son Michael. This is the robot Panic Attack. The new weapon on it this time is the lid. We can open it or close it via remote control to either lift or trap other robots which get trapped on top. We're here to entertain, and that's what we're hoping we're going to do.
Roboteers, stand by.
The ref bot looks on. Firstly at the Welsh machine, Panic Attack, with Kim Davis at the controls and his son Michael there with him, aged 12. And the Pussycat machine of Alan Gribble, who built the robot, David, his son, who drives it, and Robert Bettington, the weapons operator. The house robots, Sergeant Bash emerges with the flamethrower and the pincers. And Shunt with the pushing power, the axe and the scoop.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Great history of Robot Wars, near success for Pussycat, twice a grand finalist, Panic Attack champions of Series 2. And doing the legwork early on through the flames, you can see a Panic Attack strong thrust at Pussycat, but Pussycat turning away, and Panic Attack in the CPZ and at the mercy there of Sergeant Bash. Well, that is very surprising that Kim Davis left himself open for a Sergeant Bash attack in the CPZ. They need to get away, but Shunt is hemming them in. That's what the house robots can do. If you get into a CPZ, the corner patrol zone, the house robots can attack you. He comes away, Panic Attack, with the side skirts in this series. You see the black and white striped side skirts to prevent others getting in underneath. And Pussycat's turn now to get on top in this battle, I would have thought. There, using the circular blade to attack the front forks of Panic Attack. Panic Attack will try and wedge those forks in underneath that high ground clearance, 10 centimetres ground clearance of Pussycat. 14 miles an hour, the cat can speed away far quicker than Panic Attack. Veered up on one of those wheels. The wheels are exposed, but Panic Attack doesn't have a shredder, doesn't have a blade, and also has those side skirts now buckled. For me, this is Pussycat's fight so far, and Panic Attack has a lot of work to do. Pussycat may look out of control. It's not on, ripping one of the skirts away. Almost an indecent attack on the side of Panic Attack from Pussycat. And at the moment, the Moggy has it. And its claws look sharper and more venomous than Panic Attack's weaponry. But the clock will tick down to a judge's decision, and they'll have to use their far superior minds to mine to make a decision.
Cease.
Style, control, damage and aggression. That's what they'll have to judge Kim Davis and the Gribble boys on.
Well. Tough battle. Panic Attack looked like it had problems, but both robots still mobile, still in the arena. We're going to have to go to the judges. I said you had problems. They've gone for Pussycat! What was it?
No idea. It just wasn't going at all. It wouldn't go. It would start and stop and start and stop. We had no control.
It was like intermittent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you normally come out, wham, bang.
Normally we got full control, but I don't know, maybe the first hit did something, but as we were driving out, it was starting and stopping, so...
Commiserations. Brilliant robot. Great competitors. Ladies and gentlemen, Panic Attack!
Kim Davis's machine against Firestorm and Wheelie Big Cheese. Only one to go through.
Oh my goodness, the 3 yellow perils. This is going to be a great melee. Once again, some top robots. Panic Attack, how are you feeling about this upcoming melee?
2 big flippers. We're going to end up upside down.
That's all right, you can cope.
Hope so.
You're all back, raring to go, working.
First out, Panic Attack looks to have mended the damage caused to the side skirts then. Kim Davis at the controls with the front lifting forks against Firestorm and the flipper. Is that working fully to its maximum potential though, I wonder? This is the one they'll have to avoid, because if Wheelie Big Cheese gets a chance to flip you, you are out of here.
Roboteers, stand by.
Panic Attack team on the left, Firestorm on the right. And in their own pod, the Wheelie Big Cheese threesome. The arena for the house robots, Sergeant Bash to confuse things with the flamethrower. And for maximum meltdown, dead metal in there too.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Hardly mellow yellow out there in the arena. The 3 yellow machines, a banana skin battle developing. Wheelie Big Cheese in the middle, trying to get underneath Panic Attack's front forks to flip. Firestorm recognising the danger of Wheelie Big Cheese. Hey, look, I better take you out first. Firestorm, at the moment, the speedier of the 3 in there, up to 12 mile an hour top speeds. They're all locked together. What is wrong with Wheelie Big Cheese's flipper? Nothing. Panic Attack spins to the ground. The flipper yawns open. Is it stuck open? No. Like a great yawning mouth, it closes once again. Panic Attack on the flip release button, but not depressing it. Wheelie Big Cheese is against the arena side wall, and Firestorm's flipper nearly came into play then. Trying to toss 99 kilos of cheese out of the arena. A jet of flame. Wheelie Big Cheese is up against it, against that arena side wall. Firestorm doing all the nagging. A real irritant in there, but they need to get out of the CPs, out of the Sergeant Bash can attack them. Wheelie Big Cheese is wedged underneath the side angle grinder, and I don't think can get out of there now. They need to slam that machine into reverse. You can see the studs on the tyres giving them some purchase. Refbot has a look. Wheelie Big Cheese is away. Slams into Sergeant Bash, hardly advisable. Panic Attack doesn't seem to be mobile. Yes, it is. It just moved. An inch. That'll do. And there you can see the Firestorm boys, and in the background, Kim Davis of Panic Attack concentrating. His machine is just moving. The pit release button has been depressed. Firestorm has done all the work for me thus far, should it go to a judge's decision. Panic Attack hasn't done a great deal, and Wheelie Big Cheese seems to be waging its own war against itself. Firestorm against the arena side wall, and Panic Attack now comes back out. Are they playing cat and mouse? Come into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Well, I don't know. Panic Attack. Oh, Firestorm's in underneath. Can we see a flip in? No, they've missed an opportunity. Not great style by the Firestorm boys. Missed a chance to attack there. Wheelie Big Cheese, what has happened to Roger Plant's machine? It's being counted out. They're the first to go in this losers melee. Don't forget, the winner of the losers melee goes straight back into the main competition. Panic Attack, again susceptible to a Firestorm attack. The cheese is gone. They're out of it. A major surprise that for me in this semi-final. I thought Wheelie Big Cheese with a big number. No, they're not. Firestorm left in there with Panic Attack, and the judges will have to decide which of these two stays in the competition and which goes out at the end. Dead Metal has a say in it, and if anything, Panic Attack finishing the stronger there.
Well, Wheelie Big Cheese didn't make it. Panic Attack and Firestorm throw themselves at the mercy of our judges. We have a judge's decision, And there's one thing I can assure you of. The winners are wearing yellow. They're looking at style, control, damage, and aggression. And I agree with the decision. They've gone for Firestorm! What was that?
I totally agree. Yeah.
What went wrong?
I don't know, we got stuck over there and could only go around in circles, so somebody hit us and for some reason it freed itself and then we were back out and then we lost the forks, so...
But you started to move a little bit more freely.
Yeah, we found the problem in the last fight was a screw had turned on the aerial and was grounding on the body, so intermittent faults with it.
Just a little thing like
Tiny
that.
little thing like that.
Gradually, maybe you wouldn't have had to go into the melee then. You could have just got through on your own, couldn't you?
Could have. No.
Have you had a good time?
Yeah, it's been great.
You haven't scaled dizzy heights of the second wars, but you're always good. You're always good quality. Good robot.
Well, as long as we're entertaining us.
Good value.
Yeah.
We love yous. Please, ladies and gentlemen, go ballistic. It's Panic Attack! Well done, Kim.